to record now. All right, let's just share my screen. And if I'm going too fast or maybe too slow, just let me know and I'll slow down. And feel free to stop me whenever you have any questions or anything like that, okay? So I can't show you our ePortfolio page right now because there's like an outage. It's down for some reason, but they're working on fixing it. So we're not gonna look at our ePortfolio page right now, but I made a agenda. So we already introduced ourselves. I'm gonna show you this What's Up link. And this will be available to you once we get ePortfolio back up and running. So let me just minimize this. Okay, so what this is just showing you important messages or resources that you need throughout like distance learning. Like for example, this is like information and resources for peer mentoring programs, for updates about the coronavirus. At LaGuardia in the e-building, there's actually a food pantry that's open and you can go there for groceries, technical support, the election deadlines. If you're registered to vote, you could also take part of the election that's coming up. You could attend a virtual workshop. And there's many different events that's going around like campus virtually. Some of them are pre-recorded, and you know, we urge you to take part of it. But yeah, so this will be available to you once I get ePortfolio back up and running. They're working on it right now. So let's just go back to our agenda. So for Blackboard, I'm just gonna quickly give you an overview of Blackboard. Maybe you are gonna use it in your lecture hour with Professor Jones or maybe another class. So let's do that quickly. So just log in with your credentials. And this is just an overview. So all your courses that you're in would be under my courses. And pretty much, yeah, we're not using Blackboard for the studio hour. It'll just be mainly Zoom and Slack. So I can't really show you anything really here because I'm not really a part of the class on Blackboard, but your professor, I'm pretty sure he uses Blackboard as well to post like content. So you could check that out. You can email him if you have any problems with the lecture hour. For the studio hour, there's something called Slack. And I want everyone to be a part of this now. So I'm gonna go to Slack. So what Slack is just a workspace. It's like a platform for texting or instant messaging. So maybe you email me about a problem that you're having with one of the assignments or something like that. Well, with my work email, I get a lot of emails. Sometimes emails get lost. Sometimes I don't know, like they just disappear. But so once you send a message to me, I'll get it right away, just as I would a text message, and I would be able to reply to you. Just be mindful after 9 p.m. I just want to be mindful of everyone's schedule and maybe someone's sleeping or anything like that. We don't want to disturb them. So maybe after 9 p.m., we just don't talk in the chat. But if you really, if you're a night person like myself and you do assignments in the night and it's like 11 o'clock and you just DM me on Slack, like direct message me, and if I'm up and I see it, I'm gonna answer you. I won't wait until the next day. So if I'm up, I'll reply to you, and if I'm not, then you'll get it as soon as possible. I'm not the one that just like, I'm not gonna say only for my office hours you can message me. You can message me anytime, okay? So this is the channel for your class. Let me just get the invite link. Make sure it's 30 days, save, copy link. I'm gonna post this in the chat. Oh, where is it?
Yeah, because the link you sent in the email is saying invalid. It's not working.
Yeah, I don't know. It was showing me that as well, but I wasn't sure why.
Yes, it's not active.
Okay, so can somebody check this for me and see if it works? Because you saw what I did. I did it for 30 days. I don't know why it's doing that. Check it and see if it works. Yeah, this one should work. And if you want, please download the app. And that's very helpful to have the app. Oh, I see a few people is joining. Wonderful. So can everyone just take 2 minutes and just join that, and we can move on. I'll give you a few moments. If anyone is having any problem, please let me know. Thank you, everyone who's joining in. I see it. I think you see it on my screen too. I'm getting notifications.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
I was supposed to have a class at 4:35. Is this the same class? I mean, it was supposed to be the same, but I don't know.
4:35, that's today?
Yeah.
I think that's going to be with your professor.
Yeah, I never got any, any information from him. Can I have a way to communicate with him or something to get
Yeah,
into
of course. I will send his email in the chat. But I did talk to him. He said he was using Zoom. So let me just get his email for you. 1 second.
Thank you.
Oh, his email is right here, actually. Okay, do you see it? It's right here. I'm going to send it in the chat.
There was a lot of people that was having issues signing into his Zoom meeting. It was because they couldn't find the link, but it was because under Blackboard, under his course, you had to click more announcements and then it was under there, but it doesn't give you a notification that it was there, which is why a lot of people couldn't find it because I had trouble finding it as well. It doesn't show at all. It just says if you click more announcements under your Blackboard course, then it pops up with his Zoom information. And he also said that that's the same info that he's going to be using until he changes it for everyone that didn't get to make it.
Thank you.
Right,
Because the
thank you.
same thing, yeah. Yeah,
I could also, for everyone, I could post it in the chat here if you guys would like.
Yes.
Joanna,
That would be
are
great.
you on your laptop?
I am on a laptop and my phone at the same time. So
Okay.
the Zoom is on my phone and my laptop is for the Slack.
Okay. I was going to ask you to share your screen and show them exactly where it is on the platform.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I could use my phone for that. Hold on.
Okay.
How do I do this? How do I, okay. So, where's the switch? Everyone see it? I know it's kind of small, but you go here, and then where's HSF?
So find your course, everyone.
You go home, and then you'll see the list that says My Courses, and then you click the first year seminar, and it takes you here. So you see how it doesn't say anything under my announcements? Click more announcements, it says everything here. So it says the Zoom credentials.
Let's see.
I could show you guys again. So you go back. So when you're under the home page, under My Courses, you go to first year seminar, and then it takes you here. And then also he has all his like course syllabus and lessons on the side. He said that the PowerPoints that he spoke about today will be under there. So if you want to go back, you can find it. So you go to more announcements, and then the Zoom credentials is here. And it's just a meeting ID. I don't know if everyone can see it. I know it's kind of small.
Yeah, so basically just to reiterate, when you go to see the announcements, there's a little like a very thin writing at the bottom of the announcements, and it just says more announcements. You're able to click on that right there. You see more announcements? And you just need to click on that and it's there. Okay, everyone? I'm so sorry that you had
Great, thank you.
a problem.
And then I'm also, just in case, I'm just gonna write the meeting ID inside our chat
Oh,
so
I
that you guys
see
could
it.
write it down as
Thank you,
backup.
I
Joanna.
see it now.
Okay. 8, 7, 1. And there's no passcode for it, by the way. And if you're
Yeah,
diving,
it's just the meeting ID. Okay.
Thank you. Can you actually send the link, Joanna, as well?
for the Zoom link, yeah, I'm gonna do that just now.
Okay, thank you so
I'm
much.
also gonna send in the dial in case someone has to call to get in.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
You could be an SSM.
Oh. Who knows, maybe down in the future. Join. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna type it in.
When you put the meeting ID, they ask you for passcode. So this one,
For
it's not gonna ask you for that.
no, this time it's not gonna ask you for it. When you sign in to meet with
Okay.
Latch Me,
Okay.
it asks you for the passcode, but with Glenver Jones, there's no passcode.
Great. Thank you.
No
Great,
problem. Mm. 912. Sorry, I'm taking so long. I'm still typing in the website, the Zoom link, I mean. 3. Okay. That should be the Zoom meeting link for next Wednesday. And then he also said that he meets at 4:35 on the dot, and like not to be late because it goes as a part of your attendance.
So
And
4:35 on Wednesdays?
on Wednesday.
Only on one day, right? Sorry, Joanna, you like broke up.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Someone started calling me. He said at 4:35 every Wednesday. It's like about an hour long, so it's going to be right before this. And then you'll have a 10-minute time frame between that class and to coming into the studio hour. And he said try not to be late. And he said that if you miss 4 classes, and that's between this studio hour and his class, then if you miss 4, it counts as an absent and it goes against your grade.
Thank you so much for sharing.
No problem. It's also in the course syllabus. He explains like exactly how his grading and everything is. And he also mentioned that everything that goes on in the studio hour goes back to him as well. So he always knows what's happening.
Damn, he told you guys I was a snitch.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So just to let everybody know that as well. And again, under the Blackboard, over here, you can see his course syllabus, and when you click it here, it'll open up a PDF, and it tells you everything that he went over today, because he just went over the syllabus. And then over here, it shows like all the lessons as to what we would be going over each day, and anything that we'll have to do. And there's a professional letter that we're supposed to do today that he said you'll go over, Lakshmi, as well.
Yes, yes, the professional email.
Yeah, so that's everything that he basically talked about.
Thank you so much, Joanna. I feel like that was extremely helpful for everyone.
No problem. I hope it was.
Lashmi, can you please make sure you tell him that we were trying to get in?
Yeah,
and
of
then
course.
yes, because I've been on it since like 4 o'clock, try to see the link. I even email him though to
Yeah,
see if he can send me the link, but I did. Yes, thank you.
yeah, no problem. I'll tell her. So in Slack, I actually put all of the meeting info for your professor over here as well. So if you go to the Slack channel and go to Studio Hour, it's in here. I'm actually gonna put it in general as well. So let me do that now. So has everyone joined Slack? Is anyone still joining? Or can we move on? All right, thank you. All right, so if you're still joining, please do that. But we're gonna move forward. So I'm glad that that was cleared up. That could be a real big headache when you can't get into the class. So we already went over Blackboard and a smidget, thanks to Joanna. Slack already. Okay, so for anyone, I forgot, is anyone first year here? I think so, yeah. We do have first year students here. So what I do, I like to type into Google student portal, LAGCC, and you want to search that. So once you search that, I want you to go to the very first link, My LaGuardia Student Portal. And once you're there, you'll see a page that looks like this. Is everyone with me?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. So if you do not know your login credentials, or if you do not know your MPLID ID, or if you don't know your Outlook email address, you need to have access to your Outlook email address, especially because it is your student email. And when professors send you emails, they might not send it to the Gmail, they might send it to your student email because it's just in the system that way, right? So if you go right here to email lookup, you're gonna type in your first name, your last name, your date of birth, well, just the month and the year, and your zip code. So please do that if you don't have access to your email. Yes, Andrea? Is it Andrea or Andrea?
Yes, it is. Andrea.
Andrea.
Is there a way to contact someone if we can't figure out the password to our email?
So have you ever logged into your email?
Yes.
Like before, have you used it?
Yes, I have. I can't remember the password, and every time I try to reset it, it tells me to contact an administrator or an advisor or something like that. I just need to know if you have information that you can put in the chat so I can get my password switched.
So let's find out, right? Let's find out together. So in the meantime, can everyone just fill out this form for me so you can actually have your email? And everyone is going to be accessing their email today. Once you get your email, please go to outlook.office.com And what you're gonna do is sign in with your email. The password should be your EMPL ID and the last 2 digits of your birth year, okay? You know, I can't really show you. Let me see. Oh, I just forgot my password here. And then I think, did you, Andrea, did you ever do this?
Yeah, I tried doing that. It doesn't work for me.
Oh, all right. So if you could just stay back, after class just a little bit, I'll help you figure out that. Cause I'm not sure. I'm not supposed to. I don't want to do all of this to make sure.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna text one of my colleagues. Okay. So has everyone got their email?
Yes.
Is everyone signed in?
In process, yes.
Okay, great. So what you want to do, this is my, I want to go for my student account because my work account looks different. Okay. All right, so this is how it should look. If you're on your mobile device, it looks a little different. So what you want to do is go to new message. You're going to go to LKUNDAN. This is my email at lagcc.cuny.edu. That's what you want to type in the 2.
I can't see what you're typing. It's still stuck on CUNY first ID and email lookup. Are you showing us something else?
Oh, is it? One second. I'm going to reshare my screen. Sorry about that. Can you see now?
Yes.
Okay, great. So compose a new message. All you have to do is type my email in the 2.
Question. When I trying to click on submit, it doesn't go.
Submit on what?
When I was filling out the lookup email.
Oh, scroll down a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, it gives me my CUNY first ID number and other stuff.
Yeah, so
Click
the very last column, that's your email address.
Yes, I
Yeah.
have it.
Okay, so once you have that, go to outlook.office.com.
Oh, okay. Type on Google.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
You know,
Okay.
there's a better way. Did you get it?
Yes. And then you said to click on no message. No. Compose.
New message.
No
Does it
message.
look like this? This is Outlook.
Yes, I have it.
Okay. Yeah, new message. And then you're gonna just type in my email address.
No message. Two. Okay. It's LK. Okay, I got it. I have it.
Okay, great. In the CC box, you're gonna type in your professor's email address. Let me just see if I remember it. 1 second. Glenn J. Okay. Everyone can see my screen still, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
if your professor's email is gonna go where it says CC, so we're gonna
Mhm.
CC your professor. You're gonna put Glenn J at lagcc.cuny.edu. Just make sure when you see it pop up like this, just click on it. So it looks like these two bubbles.
On mine, it's showing that his beginning part is all capital. Does that matter?
No, it doesn't matter. You could put that.
Okay.
So now this is how you write a professional email. You're gonna add a subject, right? So you're gonna be like, you could put your class code. So HSF90.431B. Professional email, because that's what it is. So in every email that you send to professors, always make sure you put your class and
Stop, London.
the section. So HSF90, there's 1,000 HSF90 class, but in order to distinguish which class you're in is these last 3 numbers right here. And the B is the section, that means studio hour. The A is the lecture. It doesn't really matter if you put A or B, but just make sure you always have these 3 numbers at the end. Is everyone with me?
Yes.
Okay, great. So now, how do you start off a professional email? You could say something like, good morning, good afternoon, hello. So I'm going to keep it simple. I'm just going to say, hello, Professor Jones. You know, we made a mistake here. We need to switch this. So you have to CC me and the professor you need to send the email to. I'm so sorry. So Glenn J at LaGuardia. So sorry, that was my mistake.
Are we typing everything that you're typing word for word?
You could change it up, but sure, if you want to, that's fine. So please send the message to your professor and CC myself. That was my mistake. I'm so sorry. And then make sure you have your subject. And you could start it off however you want. You could say, hello, Professor Jones. Good evening, Professor Jones. Or just something formal, okay? Then you're gonna wanna introduce yourself, right? Because professors have a lot of classes. They may not remember you, right? So you could be like, hi, hello, Professor Jones. My name is Lachmi. I'll include my last name as well. I am in HSF 90.431B. I just wanted to say, and you could type whatever you'd like. You could be like, I had some problems joining the Zoom meeting, like we've discussed before. If you had the class already and you were there, you could say, great class. I've learned a lot. I'm excited for this semester, and whatever you like. You can include your major. This is just an introduction email in a professional state. So you can type your message. and I'll give you a few minutes to do that, okay?
Send it, and then to send it to him for real, or just the practice that we're
Well,
doing.
before you send it, I want you to skip down a few. I want you to make sure you say thank you. Then
Okay.
you could be like best. You could be like best regards. You could be like, I'll just stick with best. I'll put best and then my name. When you always, when you send an email, always make sure you say thank you at the end and put your signature. So you could put best regards, sincerely, whatever you like. I see a lot, stay well, or take care, and then your name. And then what you're gonna do is send this once you're done. Just hit the send, and this is your very first assignment. So once you send the email, I'll get it as well, and that's your first assignment for this class, okay?
Okay.
Great. So in the chat, once you're done, please express in the chat, just say done. Denasia, what are you confused about? On your Outlook account.
Oh, okay.
Hi, what's the email? Like, is this a LaGuardia email?
Your student email?
Yes.
Yeah,
Is this like my first name dot last name?
Have you signed in?
I did. I forgot. Like,
Yeah, so it would be your first name dot last name and at live.laguardia dot LAGCC.
dot LaGuardia
Um,
dot CUNY.
yeah, it will be live.lagcc.edu.
Oh, okay. Oh, something's wrong. First name dot last name
At live
at live.
dot LAGCC
Mm-hmm.
dot CUNY.
Oh, dot edu. Okay.
Yes. For those who are having trouble, Jalen, what are you having trouble with?
Hi, well, when I went to the email lookup, it says that I don't have one, like it says not found.
Are you you're a new student, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's not your fault. That's the department's fault. So they're probably working on your email address now. They probably just haven't got to you yet.
Okay.
But I would check again in a few days, or you can check tomorrow or Friday, and if not, check again on Monday. And if you just still not there, then I would contact somebody. I'm gonna actually ask you would contact Digication. So let me just get that contact info.
I'm sorry. Should we have to write for a subject?
subject is going to be your HSF90.431B professional email.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What was the subject? I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
The subject is HSF90.431B professional email.
And we're putting those two email addresses to Glenn J.
So you're sending it to your professor, Glenn J. at LaGuardia at lagcc.cuny.edu, and then you're CCing myself. So it's lkundin at lagcc.cuny.edu.
Okay.
Someone had a question?
Yes, I have a problem with my email address.
Okay.
I don't know what happened when I type in the password and my account is blocked.
Have you ever signed in before?
Yeah, I don't know what happened with the password.
Are you signing in on a computer?
Yeah.
Do you have the Outlook app on your phone?
Yes, I change and go the email address, but I don't know the password.
So can you try your Ample ID and the last 2 digits of your birth year?
Yeah. I changed the password. For the first time is the Ample ID and the years of the birthday, but I changed. I don't know the new password.
Can you go to forgot password?
I think.
Lucia, I'm not understanding. But the professional email, you have to send it to your professor. This is your first assignment basically.
What do we have to write? Like just casual?
You're gonna address your professor. So hello, Professor Jones, or good evening, Professor Jones. You're gonna state your name, and you're gonna state what class and what section you're in, and you're gonna say any concerns that you had. Like say if you didn't get to join the Zoom meeting, you could express that, or you could just be like, if you did participate in the class, you could just say great class, or Latch means the best, or whatever you'd like. And then when you're done with that message, I need you to say thank you, and then put your signature. So best, comma, and your name.
Okay. Got it.
So how do you know which section you're in? Are we all in that same section?
You're on, yeah, this is your section. So HSF90.431
B. Okay.
B. Yeah, B is for studio hour. A is the lecture hour. So for like on your Blackboard, if you look at the course, it says A at the end.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
That's the lecture. Yeah.
You said that after we send it, what do we do?
After you send it, just relax for a second.
Oh,
Let
okay.
everyone catch up. Thank you.
No problem.
can see when we send it?
As long as you CC me, I could see it.
Okay.
Did you CC me?
Yeah.
Okay. One, two, three, 4, 8, 9. So I've currently have 9 emails from all of you. So please get that done. Make sure you are CCing me. Make sure you are putting the professor. Let me check. Yeah, Farzana, I got yours.
Okay, good.
Lewis. Yes, I do have yours, Lewis. Wait, 1 second.
Thank you.
You actually replied to my group email, right?
I did what you just tell us to do.
You got mine?
Oh, who is this? Who just asked me if I got yours? Sorry, I didn't see who was talking. Yes, Nadine. Yes, I got yours. Alrighty. So for those who are still working on your email, please keep doing that and send it. That is your first assignment for this class. Very easy, very easy for the points. So what I want to do, I want to take attendance really quickly because we have 2 minutes left. So I'm going to stop the recording.